Having discussed about a candlestick and its part, now let's take a look at different candlestick and their respective meanings. Even though we have two major types of candlestick, yet there are candlesticks here with different shapes, different height, and different. They look different, even though the color is green or red, but they look different. So let's first start with this long one. Let's first start with this long one here. Let's start with this long candle here. This candle, each time you see a candlestick like this, you will know that the buying pressure was very high. The buying pressure is high because this one is green. It is a bullish candle. That is why I'm saying buying pressure. Meanwhile, when you see the red one forming very long like that, you know that the selling pressure is very high. So that is the meaning. Because the buyers who are buying this particular currency pair were very high. That was why they pushed the price. You know, the law of demand and supply say the higher the demand, the higher the price. So that is why you see this buyers started it here when buyers came into the market because they got it that that maybe the market will be buying. So they decided to rush into the market so that they will make money. That is why they started it here. Buyers only till from here down till they push the price up here. That was why if you come around this that time, you will see that the price was going upward and upward. That is the meaning of this long candle. If you see it red forming like this, you know that yes, sellers are taking the game. So you need to be very careful, and you know that this time around now, okay, you see everything buying, and you come to the market and you want to trade. You are placing say top. You're on your own. Your money will go because once you see things like this forming green, up, you know that buyers are taking this thing, so taking over the market. So that is the meaning of that candlestick. Then whether being it green or red, if it is red, you know that sellers are taking it. Sellers are taking over. So let's go to another one quickly. Look at another one. Immediately after this one, there's another one here. This green one that is long, that is short with long tail. This one means that even though the sellers wanted to came in, because some people among these buyers, some of them, majority of them, wanted to sell off because they were contemplating that the price will start coming down. So they wanted to sell off, but yet other buyers, other big men, big customers still hold their buy. So that is why you see that they started as they started selling, you see that the price started shaking down. That is why you see it shaking down here. But then all of a sudden, the buyers take over again. Then you see that the price still push up. They push the price up the upside again. That is why you see it with long tail with short uh, body. So this kind of candlestick, some people call it pin bar, some call it hammer. That is the name. And there's a lot we have to learn from this particular candlestick you're seeing here. But when time goes on, I'll teach you those meaning. This is for now here. So there is yet another one. There is yet another one. I will quickly want to discuss about it. There's another one. There's another one. When you go on your chart and see some candles forming, let me go on the lower time frame. When you see on your chart, let this thing load and bring up the chart first before we continue. I don't want this video to be too long so that you understand it. Okay. Sharp. Perfect. So when you go on your chart and you are seeing all these candlesticks arranging themselves. So there are two candles. There are two candles somewhere along the line. As the chart is forming, there are two candles. You see them like this. Two candles. You see them like this one and this one. This particular red one and the green one found here within this cycle. This one we call it, especially this green one after the red. Especially this green one after the red. We call this one bullish engulfing candle. So when you see red by the right side covering the green one by the left side, you say that one is bearish engulfing candle. So when it is the green one covering the red one by the left side, you say it is bullish engulfing candle. It has its own meaning as well, and it is very, very important. We use some of this candlestick to make money in this industry. So that is it. There are yet other ones here. There are yet other ones here. I would like you to understand them. I'm just naming them so that when we go into real training, and once I mention something, you sure shouldn't be confused, so that you will not make the work too much for me. When you see some candles like this, when you see some candles forming like this one, they involve three candles. This one involve three candles. Look at these ones into this cycle now. Now we call that one in the middle of the two. That one, that green, whether it is green or red, it is always found very small in the middle of the two. We call this one. If it is upside, we call it evening star. But if it form down, maybe as these ones are forming here, as this one are here, and you found this particular candlestick around here, this one is what? Morning star. Meanwhile, this one is evening star, this one is morning star. If it form like this, if you go on your chart, you can still find very many of them. As time goes on, when we go into proper, I will also tell you their meaning. I'm just calling their names so that you will understand them. When I mention something like that, you shouldn't give me plenty work, so that we move on. That are the introduction. That is a very, very brief introduction about candlestick. And with this knowledge now, I hope you will grow faster in this industry. Thank you. Let me cut this video and I hope again, if you have any confusion so far about what I teach here, you will let me know. Thank you for watching.